and it sounded older than I expected, like it had lived a life without me, and picked up a few things along the way. We talked about nothing that stayed long, just weather, work, the passing years. But I felt the distance between sentences, where time does most of its work. I used to measure days by what they've made. Now I notice what they don't take. Somewhere along the way, it felt like a fair trade. There were nights I thought I'd miss my chance, that I'd stepped aside too early. But looking back, I see how often I chose what let me breathe. Not everything needs to turn into a story. Some moments are better left alone. They do their job quietly, then make room for what comes next. When we said goodbye, it wasn't heavy, just a nod, a shared understanding that we'd both keep going without needing to stay in touch. I walked home feeling lighter than before, not because anything changed, but because I finally trusted that nothing had gone wrong. We don't talk the way we used to, not because anything's wrong, just fewer questions now and fewer answers needed. You move through the kitchen like you always have, not careful, just certain. I notice things differently, the way your hand rests pause before you speak when you already know. We've shared enough silence that it doesn't feel empty. It feels earned like a bench after walking. There were years that tested us, not loudly, just steadily, day after day. But we learned how not to keep score, how to leave space when words ran thin. At night, when the house settles, I listen to you breathe, not out of worry, but recognition. Love looks different now, less bright, more solid, like something built to last the weather. I still bow my head at the table, even when I'm alone. Not from habit, but from something older than that. There were Sundays I believed easily, stood and sang like the words were meant for me exactly. Other years I sat quieter, listening more than speaking, letting the questions take their time. I don't argue with God anymore, or try to prove anything. I just speak plainly and leave room for silence. Some prayers sound like asking, some sound like thanking, and some don't sound like words at all. If faith is still here, it's smaller than I past the turn where I usually head home. The road was empty enough to follow without thinking about where it led. The radio stayed quiet on purpose. I didn't feel like borrowing another voice. Just the sound of tires and wind through glass, keeping me company for a while. I remembered a version of myself who thought leaving meant becoming someone new. Like distance could do the work for you if you gave it enough miles. I don't blame him for believing that we all need something to lean toward. Back then it felt like motion was enough, like moving in progress. I pulled over near nothing in particular, sat with the engine ticking down, looked at the sky without asking it questions, let it be what it was. Some choices don't feel big when you make them. They grow way later over time. Not heavy enough to crush you, just enough to remind you you were there. I thought about the people I didn't call, not out of anger, not out of pride, just life folding in on itself, quietly changing shape. There's no lesson waiting at the end of this, no neat line to tie it up, just the road still there when I turn back, and me a little calmer than before. The drive home felt shorter somehow, even though nothing had changed. Sometimes that's all you really get, and sometimes that's enough. The store on Main closed down last spring. No notice, no ceremony, just a sign taped crooked inside the window. I stood there longer than I meant to, reading nothing in particular, thinking how often I'd done the same before. wasn't a special place, just where things were bought and talked about briefly before moving on. But it held its days well, the way familiar things do, never asking to be remembered until they're gone. I don't live there anymore, haven't for a long time, but some part of me still walks those blocks without thinking. It's strange what stays after usefulness fades, how absence can feel fuller than what once stood there. I drove away eventually without turning around, not out of resolve, just habit. Some towns don't disappear, they settle inside you quietly, like a story that doesn't need retelling. My brother and I don't talk much now, not for any reason you could point to, just years laid down one after another. We shared a room once, listen to the same rain, argued about nothing and everything before sleep. He left early, or maybe I stayed longer. Can't remember which, only that it happened quietly. When I hear his name, it doesn't ache, it settles like a chair pulled out slowly. I wonder sometimes if he remembers the same things, the sound of the stairs at night, the way the house held its breath. There was no falling out, no final sentence, just time doing what time does best. If I saw him tomorrow, I think we'd talk easily about weather, about work, about things that don't ask much. And somewhere in between, without saying it, we'd recognize each other for who we were before we learned how to be apart.
Pack the dishes carefully, not because they matter, but because they'd been held. So many times you watched from the doorway, didn't ask me to stay. And I didn't ask you to understand. There was a time I would have cried, made it mean something bigger, but that day I just moved slowly. I didn't leave angry or brave, just certain in a quiet way. Outside the afternoon went on, as if nothing had changed. Cars passing, someone laughing somewhere. I thought freedom would feel sharper, more like relief, but it felt like standing after sitting too long. If you think of me now, I hope it's gently, the way you remember a room after the furniture's gone. I walked away lighter, not happier, just honest about what I could carry. We never fought the way I thought we would. No slammed doors, no words that couldn't be taken back. Just small decisions made quietly. You like the windows open at night, even when it turned cold. Said the air helped you sleep, so I let it. There were things I folded into myself without saying why, not because I was afraid, just because it felt easier. Some evenings we'd sit with the radio low, not talking much, but not apart either. I used to think love was louder, more certain, something you could point to and be done with. Now I see it in the way we move around each other, careful not to bruise what we've built slowly. If I sound tired, it's only from carrying years, not regret. Just wait, I'm still here, and so are you. And most days that feels like enough. I didn't mean to stay so long this evening. The light was already thinning out, but something in the quiet felt familiar, like it had known me before I arrived. I sat with my hands folded in my lap, listening to the room settle around me, a kind of stillness that doesn't ask questions, just lets you be the way you are. There was a time I filled every pause, afraid of what might rise up. Now I trust the spaces between words to hold what I don't say. I thought of you without calling it missing, more like remembering how it felt to sit beside someone without needing to explain myself. And as we went along, some things stayed, some drifted off, and neither of us chased too hard. The evening moved on without ceremony, and I let it take its time. I don't rush the endings anymore. They know where to find me. When I finally stood up to leave, I felt lighter than I expected, like I'd set something down without making a sound.
I don't keep many things from the past, just what fits without trying. A few habits, a couple of songs, and the way I learned to wait. There were days I filled up on noise, afraid of what might surface. Silence has a patience that doesn't rush you through. Learned how to leave some questions open. Not every thought needs an answer. Some of them do better when you let them settle on their own. I notice how the evening arrives now, without making a scene. Light thinning out, like it's done this 1,000 times before. I don't feel younger or wiser, just more willing to stay put, to see things through without expecting them to change me. If I'm honest, that's been the gift, not clarity, not resolution, just the steady sense that I don't need more than this. The night holds, the morning comes, and I keep my place in between, breathing in, breathing out, like I always have. Found myself waiting without knowing where. No train, no call, no reason to stay. Just a bench and the sound of my breathing, keeping time with the afternoon. I used to fill pauses like this, afraid they turn into something else. Now I let them sit until they feel like their only word. People pass with their own directions, none of them needed mine. It felt good not to be required to matter for a while. I thought about how much I once wanted, things I don't even name anymore. Funny how wanting fades without leaving much behind. There's a peace that comes from being unnecessary, from knowing the world keeps its rhythm, with or without your hands trying to guide it. And I finally stood up to leave. Nothing had changed, but I felt steadier somehow, like I'd been reminded of something simple.
I used to think the feeling would leave me if I didn't hold it tight, so I carried it everywhere, like it might disappear. But feelings know how to come and go without much instruction. They don't need guarding, they just want room. So I let it come, I let it stay, I let it move along, like a song I don't sing loud, but still remember. I walk the same street still, There's a moment in the early evening when the day lets go of me. Not all at once, just enough to feel it. I wait for that moment like it's part of my routine. The way the light softens, the way my shoulders drop. I'm still here, I tell myself. Still here, and that's enough. No need to add anything, no need to explain. I used to measure time by what I finished. Now I notice how it settles, how some hours don't ask for proof, they just pass kindly. I make the same cup of tea, sit in the same chair, and somehow it feels new again, because I do. I'm still here, the thought returns, not as a question, more like a steady line. I know how to follow when night finally closes the door. I don't feel left behind, I feel held by the simple fact of staying.
Kept the light off longer than usual. Let the room decide what it wanted to be. There's something honest about the dark, when it's not asking anything from you. I sat with my coat still on my shoulders, keys warm in my hand, listening to the day finally stop, like it knew when to let go. I thought about the years I tried to fix, the way you fix a loose hinge or a door. Turns out some things don't want to repair, they just want to be understood. I've said more than I meant at the wrong times, and less when it might have helped. But most of what mattered happened quietly, without any any speech at all. There was a stretch where I felt invisible, not lost, not forgotten, just passing through rooms without leaving much behind. Now I see how that had its mercy. No weight, no performance, just showing up and leaving without having to explain myself. The night stayed gentle with me, like it wasn't keeping score. And for once I believe that was enough. I don't remember when it started, this way of taking things as they come. But somewhere along the line, I stopped reaching so far ahead. The days feel smaller now, not empty, just contained, like they know their limits and don't try to be more. I've said goodbye to old versions of myself without ceremony or regret. They did what they could and stepped aside when it was time. There's comfort in routine when you stop asking it to save you. Morning light, evening quiet, doing their honest work. I don't mind the unanswered questions, they've softened with age. Now they sit beside me instead of pulling me forward. If this is all there is today, I'm fine with that. I've learned how much can live inside enough. familiar tune. Nothing new, nothing wrong. And I rest in the knowing that I don't need more than this.
I've been learning how to sit with things without needing them to change. Just letting the feeling come and go the way it wants to. There are mornings I wake up lighter, not because something's different, but because I stopped asking for more than the day can give. I used to carry every thought with me, like it was my responsibility. Now I let some of them rest where they land. The house has its own way of breathing, especially in the afternoon, when nothing is waiting and time feels away enough. I don't mind the quiet like I once did, but it doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels like space I finally learned how to enter. If this is the shape of things right now, I can live with it. There's comfort in knowing I don't have to rush ahead. The light fades and finds its way back, and I stay where I am, listening to my own breath, keeping me company.
There's a chair I keep by the door, not because it's useful, just where it ended up. I never moved again. Some evenings I sit there a while before doing anything else, as if the day needs a morning to loosen its grip. Used to think rest had to be earned, that stopping and falling short. But lately I've learned to trust what slows me down. I had the house the way I didn't afford, small songs filling the space, that thing asking for attention, everything doing its part. I made peace with being ordinary. It took longer than I expected. Turns out there's comfort in it once you stop fighting the shape of things. I remember wanting to be remembered, wanting to leave a mark somewhere. Now I'm content knowing I was present, that I showed up and it mattered. Some days still feel uneven, like they don't quite sit right, but I don't push them away anymore. I let them pass through. If this is where I stay, it's alright. If it shifts again, I'll adjust. I don't need much to feel steady, just a little quiet and turn. The late faith and comes back tomorrow. The cheer stays where it is, and I take another breath like I done all along. I woke up early without meaning to, the kind of morning that feels like it's listening, light coming in where the curtain never quite fits, dust in the air moving slow as my thoughts. I lay there longer than I needed to, thinking about nothing that wanted an answer, just the sound of the house breathing on its own, pipes ticking softly, wood settling in place. There was a time I rushed through days like this, afraid if I stayed still I'd fall behind. Now I let the minutes lean where they want, I'll let the silence finish its sentence. I thought about you without trying to, not the way along without asking to stay. We never promised much, if I remember right. Just did our best with what we were given. Some things we held, some things we missed, some things we didn't know we were losing. I made some coffee, stood by the window, watched the street come back to itself. Someone laughed, the door closed somewhere. The day started up like it always does. I don't carry regret the way I once did. It got too heavy to keep around. Now it comes and goes like weather, noticed and let pass. If you ever think of me, I hope it's gentle. Nothing you have to work through, just a small warmth you don't explain. The way a song comes on and feels familiar. The morning kept going, patient as ever, and I went with it, step by step. No rush, no lesson, no grand meaning, just another day. And me, still here. Keep my coat on longer than I should, even when the room feels warm. There's comfort in not settling right away and letting the moment stretch. I've been known to leave too quickly, but stay past when it made sense. Now I try to notice the middle where things breathe best. It's alright, I tell myself. It's alright to be here. No one's asking me to move. No one's keeping score. I hum along with the sound of the house, the floorboards, the clock, the quiet. They don't rush me, they don't
I passed the corner where we used to talk. Nothing marked it anymore. Just another place the day moves through without stopping to remember. I didn't feel the ache I thought I would, only a soft recognition, like meeting an old habit you don't need to keep. Back then I thought love meant holding on as tightly as I could. Now I see how much kindness there is in letting go. I've learned to listen to the way things end, not loudly, not all at once, but slowly like a sentence, finding its own way to finish. Some nights I still hear your voice, not calling, not asking, just passing through my thoughts and moving on. The road keeps offering me small chances to stay present, to stay open. I take them when I can and forgive myself when I don't. If you ever wonder how I turned out, you don't have to worry. I found my footing in places I didn't expect.